The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Vaccination sites in the Bangsamoro region are struggling with low turnout. We have Jem Avancenio in Cotabato City to tell us more. Jem, hi. What is causing all this hesitancy to get vaccinated among residents there?
Yes, Sean, vaccine hesitancy remain a problem in many parts of Bangsamoro Autonomous Region. Despite the government's extensive vaccination campaign, only a few turned up to receive their shots. In a vaccination site in Sharif Aguac, Mindanao, only a few residents came to get their jobs. Municipal Health Officer Kyra Garrigues said their target is almost 3,000 per day, but only 160 people got inoculated yesterday. Today is the second day of the government's national vaccine drive, which reached the target for population protection faster. Garrigues explained that local officials have already done all they can to convince the residents. The LGU even prepared a UDA for those who will participate in the 3-day activity, but many still refuse. MDRMO Officer Montaser Saliao said one of the reasons why many refuse vaccination is because of the rampant disinformation. The BARMM is looking to vaccinate 2.6 million individuals, but as of now, only more than 300,000 have been fully vaccinated. This is equivalent to just 12% of their target. A team from the IATF is expected to arrive here tomorrow in a bid to address the issue. Sean, here in Sharif Kabunsuan Complex, the number of vaccinees have doubled compared to yesterday. According to Dr. Muhammad Kandao, some of the vaccinees were encouraged to get their jobs due to the incentives offered by different government agencies. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for that update and stay safe out there in Cotabato. That was Jem Avancenio joining us live from the city of Cotabato. And dovetailing off of that, one health expert also echoed that the spread of fake news has been fueling vaccine hesitancy in Mindanao. Philippine College of Physicians President Dr. Maricar Limpin told One Balita Pilipinas that myths and hearsay about vaccines are affecting people's sentiment in Mindanao. Limpin added that cultural beliefs also contribute to higher vaccine hesitancy in the region. Dr. Limpin suggests that doctors do house-to-house vaccinations, especially for those living in remote areas.
Mahalaga na talagang pagtuunan natin ng pansin ang mga kababayan natin sa Mindanao para sa ganoon ay siguro ma-explain natin ng mabuti sa kanila. In fact, yung mga kapwa ko doktor doon sa Mindanao area, ito yung kanilang pinagtutuunan ng pansin kung paano mahihikayat yung mga tao na magpabakuna.
And some government officials are leaning toward mandating the use of face shields once again amid the threat of the Omicron COVID variant. COVID-19 Task Force Chief Implementer Carlito Galvez Jr. believes that face shields provide an added layer of protection that has been effective during the Delta variant wave. Health Secretary Francisco Duque III agrees, noting that it is an extra boost to the protection provided by vaccines.
Nakita natin na talaga nung ginamit natin face shield, bumagsak yung kaso dito sa Metro Manila.
Nagsusulong nito yung ating mga experts, no? Hindi naman yan na dahil gusto natin pahirapan yung ating mga kababayan nang wala naman katuturan o walang dahilan. Ito ay napatunayan na malaki ang dagdag proteksyon.
For Interior Secretary Eduardo Año, face shields will be required again once the Omicron variant enters the country. Face shields are currently only required in areas under alert levels 4 and 5.
Para pong sa layman's term, yung face shield po parang payong. Pag malakas ang ulan, nagpapayong po tayo. Pero pag wala ng ulan, pwedeng itabi lang muna yung payong.
Here are other election-related stories we're watching today. Running mates Bongbong Marcos and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte are in Borongan, Eastern Samar. Marcos and Duterte will be meeting their supporters, local leaders, and attend the inauguration of their headquarters in the province. Presidential aspirant Senator Ping Lacson says he has no information on talks between his party, Partido Reforma, and PDP Laban. Lacson said that as far as he knows, conversations between party leaders from the two groups were always at a personal level. The ruling party, PDP Laban, is now without a standard bearer after Senator Bongo announced that he is withdrawing his candidacy for president. In COVID news, the health department has logged less than 500 new COVID-19 infections today. This is the 7th straight day of new cases coming in below 1,000. The caseload is still at around 2.8 million, with some 15,000 still undergoing treatment. 3 duplicate cases were removed from the total count. The nationwide death toll is now at over 48,500, with 44 newly confirmed fatalities. 40 of those were just reclassified from recoveries. On the other hand, over 900 new survivors have been logged, adding to over 2.7 million recoveries. 63 came from the case count after validation. 2% of more than 24,000 that were recently tested for COVID-19 tested positive or turned out positive. The DOH noted that 4 labs were not able to submit data. And as the Omicron COVID variant alarms the world and prompts travel restrictions, there appears to be no panic in South Africa. Let's find out why from this Bloomberg Quick Take.
My name is Kulego Siwele with Bloomberg News, and I'm in Sandton City Mall today. While the rest of the world is cutting off South Africa from traveling, people in the country seem to be very chilled about the new variant. The mall is full. You know, people are going about with their normal Christmas shopping, don't really seem scared. The president held a national address. A lot of people were expecting that since the identification of COVID variant Omicron, the president would tighten the COVID-19 regulations that are already in place in South Africa. To the delight of many, this didn't happen, but the president did urge the people of South Africa to get vaccinated. A lot of people believe that because they've been vaccinated, they shouldn't have to go under more strict regulations, but then those people who refuse to get vaccinated and still haven't been vaccinated should be the ones that are put under stricter regulations.
Let's take a quick look at today's other top stories. Over 2.5 million vaccine doses were administered during the first day of the national vaccination drive. This is around 500,000 doses short of the target 3 million jabs a day. The vaccination turnout yesterday, however, was still 2 times higher compared to the output during irregular vaccination days. Metro Manila will remain under Alert Level 2 starting tomorrow until December 15. All other provinces in the country will also be under Alert Level 2, except for Apayao, which is under Alert Level 3. President Duterte led the commemoration of the 158th birth anniversary of revolutionary hero Andres Bonifacio. The president urged all Filipinos to become a hero like Bonifacio by actively participating in nation-building efforts, especially during this pandemic. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.